Makoto. Were you sleeping?
No, it's fine.
Thank goodness. There's something I feel I should let you know. Kaneshiro contacted me.
Kaneshiro?
He said he's calling off our debt. It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well. And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
It's hard to say for sure yet.
I see. What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kaneshiro mentioned?
I'm not sure. But I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately. It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
True. That said, all we can do now is wait until Kaneshiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Well... what's going on?
How come it's been...
What do you want to do?
Read. Flowerpedia. Oh... Flowerpedia. The unknown language of flowers.
Nice.
If you learn more about flowers, it will be useful for when you work at that florist job.
Oh!
So you finished reading Flowerpedia, the book covered all types of flowers and what they mean to people. Now, won't that be handy at the florist job?
All right.
Ah, the teacher's back.
Damn it.
Yep.
I think you may know this already, but I've been ordered by Principal Kobayakawa to look for the culprits. Is he on to us? We seem to be fine for now, but we can't let our guard down. I ask for you to try not to stand out for a while. By the way, I usually spend my time in the student council room. If there's ever an emergency, feel free to come find me there. Ok, vamos ter com o nosso próximo confidente.
Oh!
Hey, I don't have any reason to go to...
Hey!
That said, all we can do now is wait until Kaneshiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Do you need something on the third floor? Have you come to study in the libraries, perhaps? I come to see you.
Do you have a minute?
It seems your studies have paid off. Have you been working hard? It seems I have enough knowledge to invite Makoto out. This may be a good opportunity to deepen my bond with her. Come back. There's something I want to ask you if it doesn't get in the way of your studies, that is. I can lend a ear.
Thank you very much.
Now then, let's find somewhere better to talk. The courtyard should do.
I'd like to talk to you about something. Do you have a moment?
À vontade.
Up until now, I've been the quintessential honor student. I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well. And I don't mean that in a boasting way, that's simply how I've thought about it. But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kanashiro. Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough. Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything I can to help you all. All my studying up to this point has kept me quite narrow-minded. I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
What do you plan on doing?
My first step will be to learn more about the other students, but I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
That's not true.
Really? I hope you're right. But I don't even know where people like to go for fun. It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts. Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right? I don't mean that in a surveillance way, I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand. Where do people usually go for fun?
Okay.
Karaoke, hmm? My friends have taken me there a few times. If possible, I'd like to go somewhere I'm a little less familiar with. How about an arcade? I've never actually been to one. Do you think you could take me? I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
Let's go now.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well, let's get going.
That's the spirit.
So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves. There are more girls here than I expected. Hey, over there! You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
Want to try it?
If it's okay with you, do you think you could teach me? I did it! No way!
Makoto's loud play is gathering quite a bit of attention. She seems to be too engrossed in the game to even notice though.
Oh, so this is how it is.
Well, you were really into it.
Of course, that was just a game, but I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
You are so sharp.
Perhaps going somewhere I don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea. You know, it may only be a little bit, but I think I'm starting to understand how people pass time. Interesting. I would have never even thought about coming here before.
That was a new side of you.
Hey, do you think you could help me out again later? I might be able to give the team more ideas if I can gain increased knowledge outside of my studies.
I look forward to it.
I need to live up to your expectations now that I've taken up your time. Perhaps it won't be immediately, but I'm sure I can be of use.
Sai! Que saudades que eu tinha de ti. Há muito que não te via. Que pariu.
There must have been people who obstructed your actions as the Phantom Thieves. You managed to overcome them because you had someone who specialized in analyzing enemies. Isn't that right?
I am thou. It shall become with the birth of the priestess persona. I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kanashiro, right? I'd like to go there as well. No, not for my own purposes. To tell you the truth, I recently got a report that one of our students was spotted there. I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself. Well, it's getting late. Let's go home.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for setting aside some time for me today. It's always hard for me to come to places like this on my own, so you've been a big help. I've had all kinds of new experience today, and it's even been a little fun. Let's go again sometime.
Yes.
Good idea. After all, there's clearly plenty more I can learn there. But before that, we should go to the red light district, like we discussed before. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to keep you. Careful on your way home. I'll call you later. Okay.
All right then.
See you. I'll call you later.
You're back.
Ela não me ligou.
Hey, inmate!
Hey inmate, you haven't forgotten about your special assignment, have you? You better not keep us waiting long. We are waiting in front of our door. Vai-te foder, tenho mais que fazer, caralho. Ah. Hey, you see the article? What kind of article? It's an interview about some kid from school. Boy M tells all rampant abuse in the Kamashida case. That's what he said. It's mostly about physical punishment. You think this boy M is Mishima? Probably. Guess it might be him after all. I mean, that fem site thing been a huge help too. It's probably fine to leave him be. He ain't doing us any harm. See you later.
That article. Do you think the reporter we met at Crossroads could have written it?
Nah, quem mais teria?
Just as I thought. The author is listed as Ichiko Oya. I see. This article might end up being useful for us.
True.
If the palace ruler sees it and his cognition of the Phantom Thieves changes... Hey, we'd be missing out if we didn't use this to our advantage. We have her paint us in a positive light. Public opinion of us will change for the better. You should go try and get her to write some more articles about the Phantom Thieves.
Vamos lá ligar à Kawakami.
Oh!
Hi!
Hey!
Then I'll head over.
Que bom. Red Light District. I have a question regarding that Red Light District issue. Remember how I told you I wanted to go there? Well, how does today sound? I'm unfamiliar with the area, so I was hoping you would be able to guide me around. Can you make time for it? I'm eating now, maybe I should respond later.
Yo.
I'm gonna be opening shop soon, so I need to do the dishes once you are done with that.
Hey!
I guess we can respond once the dishes are done. I'll make sure you thank the chief for breakfast, okay?
Well then.
That reminds me, Foda-se.
Hi!
Well then. Nice!
I feel like I can become go right away. Thank you, well then. Let's meet up in Shinjuku. Oh, and make sure you come dressed in normal clothes, okay? And also Ryuji. Well, I guess I can go take a walk around the station while you're doing stuff. Tem cara de Ryuji agora, porra. There are so many people here. I guess this really is the biggest red light district in Asia, huh? Apparently this place has a hotbed for criminals and illegal immigrants before they install the they install surveillance cameras. I heard there were quite a few bordels as well. You are very well informed.
Yes.
Well, I heard a great deal about it from my father. This is the first time I've actually been here myself, though. Regardless, it's become far safer now than it used to be. Of course, the surveillance cameras played a substantial role in that, but it was mainly thanks to the police efforts to clean up the area.
But
Even so, there are no way to eradicate crime entirely. It seems the operation nowadays are only better hidden.
shall we go?
Hidden, see. Anyway, seeing is believing. Yes, come on, let's have a look around. At Makoto's request, we walked separately through Shinjuku. Countless men tried to start conversations with her. Did we lose him? That guy was so persistent.
Oh my.
He must have been a scout for Hostess Club. He mentioned how his girls get paid a lot to wear cute dresses. All I want to ask if any Shujin student worked there, but he nearly dragged me inside with him. If you hadn't been there to rescue me, that was dangerous.
Yes.
For him, maybe. I thought I was going to have to knock him out. Okay, I'm glad nobody had to get hurt though. I guess that's how they do it. I've learned something new today.
Thank you very much.
Oh, and thanks again. It seems you have a knack for helping me out. I hope I can do that same for you someday.
All right.
Porra nenhuma, mas pronto. That aside, even though this is a shopping district, there are absolutely no students around here, and definitely no Shujin students, so I guess they wouldn't come in uniform either way. Well then. That was...
Did you notice this?
I used to be in the same class as her. But why is she here? The after-school salon. Why is it called a salon? Saloon? Saloon. Acho que é saloon. After-school saloon. Onde é que foi o salon? Saloon. I'm not sure, but it seems suspicious. I have to ask her about it. Oh, and I would like you to be there too, as my witness. Would that be okay? Well, we spent quite a bit of time here. Let's head back to the station.
All right then.
I wanted to thank you again for tagging along. No problem. That was the first time I've ever had to deal with a barker. I didn't know they could be that persistent. Today was exhausting, but I also learned a lot. I guess nothing beats practical experience. Couldn't agree more. He just wouldn't give up. Couldn't agree more. Honestly, I've realized I can't solve these problems on my own. I took what happened today to make that clear. It took what happened today. I also plan on looking into that Shujin student we saw there. It will be great if you can help me with that sometime. For now, see you later. Someone, my friend knows. Someone my friend knows what blackmail. Porra. Did someone really get kidnapped? Seriously? That's horrible. Apparently, you can never shake him off. They say it's hell. I hear they get really aggressive. Okay.
Ah, you're back.
You know, I've been curious. What's Kosei like? Is it filled with guys like Yusuke? I imagine there are a lot of different people there. Now that you mention it, I have one very interesting classmate. She's a female shogi player. Shogi. And seemingly quite the skilled one at that. Are you talking about Ifumi Togo? I remember hearing she's a student at Kosei. They say she's the most beautiful shogi player around right now. Dude, that sounds too good to be true. Give me some more info. I do not know much about her. She's not the kind of person to let others close to her. It sounds like she only focuses on her shogi pursuits. After all, it said she's a lone genius. However, I've heard she is commonly seen at the church over in Kanda. For real, we gotta go. You probably get struck down by a bolt of lightning if you are going to do for that ulterior motive. That ain't it. This is for the Phantom Thieves. I mean, Shogi is a kind of battle, right? She's gotta know all sorts of insane strategies and stuff. Huh. That is quite a stretch. Churches are supposed to be holy, don't do this, Ryuji. Ah, you guys are gonna pay for this one day. Akira, you go spy on her for me. Find out if she's really as cute as they say she is.
Let's ignore that idiot. Anyway, a shogi expert, huh? Striking an enemy with but a moment's inspiration? Skillfully strategizing toward victory?
Isso foi o que o Ryuji disse, meu.
Those might actually be good tactics to know for our work as the Phantom Thieves. You said she's at the church in Kondo, right?
Isso foi
We should
low
check it
blow,
out when we have
Morgana.
the time.
Isso foi low blow. This historical district contains many famous shrines and churches. Reflect on your past, confess your regrets, and the path forward may become clear.
All right.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You wanna check out the TV? Não, estou-me a foder para isso. Vamos lá falar com o nosso querido político.
Everyone,
Man of you suffer greatly from this distorted world of disparity. Please know that you can direct your criticism and outrage at me. I, Toranosuke Yoshida, will someday find a way to address your concerns in Nagatashu.
good evening.
Oh, Kuruzuko. How's your schoolwork? I received a diner invitation from Diet Matsushida. He would like for you to come as well. Let me know if you would like to attend. I'll be delighted if you could consider this as helping with my campaign and join it. So are you going to help Yoshida out? Help him out?
Right away then.
Then I'll make the call. It will be at a hotel nearby. Come on. Ah, este hotel. Kuramoto's been in and out of the hospital. I hear he's not going to run in the upcoming election.
I see.
He plans on for his grandson, who's also in our party, to take his place.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is all beyond me now. Yoshida. Hey, you have to keep eating. You are still growing, you know. I invited you along because I wanted to ask you something. What do you think about the Phantom Thieves? You've heard them, right? They have become quite popular as of late. I would like to hear your honest opinion. As a young man, are you for or against them? I'm for them. You have a very adaptable way of thinking. Most of people who want to get into politics are jealous of them. What about you? However, they managed to change hearts. I respect their beliefs in crushing evil and saving the weak. Isn't that similar to what you advocate?
You're right.
I can't deny that, but that's not why I support them. I bet they are a group of young people who are who have experienced cruelty and injustice. They bravely face the societal ills that plague our world without thinking of the consequences. Brave yet pitifully, I suppose. The former Diet member who was disgraced by scandal is going to side with them, huh? Is that what you asked me here to? Is that what you asked me here to speak to me about? Now, the party has decided which candidate it will back in the various electoral zones. And one of our main candidates will represent this area according to the party's election strategy. You have no chance of winning. So you are saying that I should give up my campaign to become a Diet member. I won't beat around the bush. Drop out of the election and become my right-hand man. It won't be for naught. I'll put in a motion for you to have you reinstated as a party member, and I will perform an extensive investigation into your expense misappropriation accusation.
What?
Okay. Misappropriation. Matsushita. You'll finally be able to clear your name. Think about it. I'll see you again soon, Mr. Secretary. Okay. He likely has an ulterior motive. If he felt hopeful, he wouldn't. Ask me to not run for the Diet. I expect he's trying to take advantage of me. That happens a lot in this world. What would you do at a time like this, Kuzuru-kun? I'll decline. So you are telling me to take control of my destiny, eh? You are very inspiring.
Thank you.
For telling me your honest opinion. Don't worry, I won't stop giving speeches. Above all, I wish to continue speaking with you. You have such a fresh outlook on the world. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. Nem sei porque é que eu li esta parte.
All right.
Let's finish up for today. I'm sorry I made you tag along.
I shall ask you again another time.
Sorry I made you tag along today. I'm sure you'll end up having to face... something similar someday, so let me share my thoughts. When people come to you with these negotiations, you need to see what's really on the table. Do you see the offer as a risk or an opportunity? You'll have your own major decisions to make in time. The most crucial thing is that you don't lose sight of who you are. I'll keep that in mind. Good. It's important to listen to what other people say, but you can't let them overpower your own voice. I let that happen and look where it got me. And I'm sorry, maybe I'm getting a little too worked up about this. Well then, until next time, good night.
Whew. I made it on time. I suppose I'm still safe if you're here.
What?
I can't be late today, too.
You seem busy.
Well, I don't deny it. I have much more work in television because of the Phantom Thieves. I have permission from my school, but it's still tough to do both. I can't keep complaining. Well, let's both do our best today.
Okay.
So sorry.
It's so gross and humid, even though it's the end of June. Oh yeah, in Japan when the rainy season ends, we say that it opens. But in English, it's more common to hear people say that the raining season comes to a close. Be careful. Expressions from the weather are totally different depending on what country you are in. Now then, Mr. Kuzuru-kun. Kuruzo.
How about you?
What's this Kuzuru? Which of these animals is involved in an English idiom about the weather? Dogs.
This is it.
Good.
That's right, raining dogs and cats. Raining cats and dogs means it's pouring rain. The strongest theory for its origin is that the sound of rain resembles that of dogs and cats fighting. Huh? No, but okay. Some other European language describe bad weather as dog's weather. Why? Hey, did you get that? Nem sei porque é que eu estou a voltar a ler isto.
Nice
Dá
going.
não ficar há um bom tempo. Additionally, in Norwegian, they say it's raining witches, and in Polish they say it's raining frogs. Each country has its own way of describing heavy rain, and its own metaphorical substitute falling from the sky. Oh yeah, over here they say that when a cat washes its face, it rains. I wash my face every day because I like being clean, and that's not true at all. Oh, but I'm not a cat, of course. Claro, Morgana, claro. Claro, é isso mesmo. Lambei na pizza. O nosso querido counselor.
I'm somewhat interested. Really? Air pressure's been dropping.
Seems like it's been raining a lot lately. If it starts wearing you down, remember, you can always stop by. Do you have any time today? Actually, I've been planning a little. Well, I should just ask, are you free today? Not now?
Thank you so much.
Ah, great. Well, come on in. Make yourself at home.
Now,
Vamos lá preparar para este discurso filosófico dele. Vou ver a minha aguinha e vamos lá. Well, today's just going to be another back and forth as usual. Or will it? Today's your lucky day. Please take a look at what's on this table. I've been making you listen to all this true stuff about Rama's pain and grief lately, so I found these cookies in an underground mall. Now we can have a little break. They are kind of fancy cookies too. I thought I'll get a surprise for you, since you've been giving enough to indulge me all this time. Go ahead, enjoy. This looks great. Go on, don't be shy. I've got enough for seconds too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I know. As long as we are talking about cookies, they actually remind me about this this psychological experiment. The scientists prepared two containers and put the same kind of cookies in both of them. In one container they put only one cookie, but on the other one was filled with cookies, 10 of them. So then they had their subjects try cookies from each container and ask how their tastes compared. Which container's cookies were marked as tasting better? Any guess? The one cookie container?
Right.
Correct. Easy to guess, huh? There's something called the law of scarcity. It's about what you imagine from the name. People are drawn to things that are more scarce. You can see this law in action just by observing how excited people get over limited edition merchandise. Verdade? You know, you're right. I know, right? Don't you think it's really fascinating? Eu adoro que está num jogo que vendeu uma edição especial, né? Que já esgotou. Ai. Esta hipocrisia. In becoming aware of scarcity, we trigger our own desires and cause a charge in our cognition. Not only that, the effect spreads to our senses and creates a subjective, observable difference in our reality. Basically, your perceptions can be changed by your cognition or perceptions. It's all below the it's all below the conscious level, but it's really incredible. Incidentally, now that you've heard that story, how do you feel about that idea that your unconscious desires may have changed the taste of the cookie? Hey, as long as it tastes good. That's definitely not the usual response, but it's one I can understand. It probably sounds like an exaggeration, but something about that seems so beautiful to me. Maybe the human heart can falter or be unreliable sometimes. But if this experiment proves anything, it's that even a simple preconception can be enough to bring someone more joy.
For example,
take that story I just told you. What if you'd eaten that one cookie and it had been the best cookie of your life? Say, I never revealed the trick behind it. That cookie would have remained more delicious than usual. It would have been a subjective truth of your reality. I guess so. Right, I'm glad to hear you say that. Basically, what I wanted to say was, if this idea of preconception could be studied further and actually applied to treating people, I feel like it could help a lot of people, maybe even more than I could help throughout counseling. Then again, it relies so heavily on perceptive. Some people might call it a lie, or see it as running from problems. Still, even if that's true, I still believe that method could save a lot of people.
Sorry!
Oh, Ike, I'm sorry. We end up getting into an academic conversation after all. I really need to watch myself. Whenever I'm talking to you somehow, I always end up going back to my research. Eu só cruzo a perna. I truly am grateful for everything you've done. Not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. Huh? Not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. Just one more, just, it's more like it says if I'm talking to an old friend. An old friend? But maybe that's too personal. After all, this is all for the sake of our deal, right? So we say. Anyway. Tenho tenho aqui uma bocadinho de garganta. Isso é bom.
Alright.
Este consola está-me a dar muita coisa boa, pá. Está um mimo isto. Now then, I'll better show you another way to mentally train yourself. What I'm going to teach you today is...
Alright.
Oh.
Well, see you.
Agora ele vai-me telefonar, vamos ver o que é que ele vai dizer. Oh, this is my rookie. Sorry about earlier. It was supposed to be a chance for us to relax, but it ended up being another big academic discussion. I really don't mind. You are always so kind. You might be a better counselor than I am. Nah, I've always been like this. I get so hyper-focused on my research I don't notice anything else. Back then I was a student. When I was a student, people keep warning me about that. Oops, there I go rambling again. Sorry. Alright, see you again soon.
Rain, huh?
Hey!
Ok. Vamos lá aqui com ela.
Ugh, it feels so humid.
Oh, honey.
You are here again, boy. Don't blame me if you get eaten alive, okay? Okay. Hey, where's my glass? Didn't I order a refill? How much did I drink today? What time is it? Who cares? Wait, I care. She's so drunk that she hasn't even noticed you are here. If we have write articles, it will have an effect on the metaverse. We might be able to use her if we do it right. Should we try forming a deal with Hoya? Form a deal with her?
Now then.
Porque é que haveria de não? Keep in mind that she's drunk. Now do a good job negotiating, okay? Foda aí, amiga.
Hey! Lollichan!
Pois é, não
Are
preciso
you
falar.
sure this isn't just water? If you're trying to rip me off, I'm gonna reveal all your secrets in a feature article. Oh, it's you!
Please, have a seat.
So, what's up? Got anything new on the Phantom Thieves? Or maybe you're just falling in love with me,
That's true.
That too? So then you do have news on the Phantom Thieves?
The fuck, não era isso, mas
Thank God. My publisher just assigned me to be the beat reporter for the Phantom Thieves. Man, this will really help me out.
Are you seriously going to use this child as a source of information?
Ah, don't be such a killjoy. These kids nowadays know about things we adults don't have access to. Besides, what's most important is that I now have a reliable third-party source for my stories.
Whatever.
So, what do you want from me this time? Information about someone? Cold hard cash?
nothing really.
Huh? Lucky me! My very own golden goose just appeared. Now I can take it easy. Maybe I'll take a little vacation with all my free time. As if. What do you want? Just tell me. Last time it was info on Kaneshiro, right? The office has been a buzz lately. I think it's
I support them.
Support the Phantom Thieves? But I see what's going on here. Hardcore Phantom Thieves fanboy. Huh.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you use this kid so you could take a vacation.
A vacation? Oh, I was just kidding. I'm conducting a private investigation during my off hours. No one at work knows about it.
Don't tell me you're...
Hey, how about we do this? You supply me with info on the Phantom Thieves, and I'll write articles based on what you tell me about them. You know, the Phantom Thieves who you love oh so much. Deal?
Sounds great.
All right then, it's a deal. I can create a lot of positive PR for the Phantom Thieves, so be sure to give me some good scoops.
I've made a deal with Toya. Lá vem, sai!
Your reputation skyrocketed after a certain point. It's unnatural how much your actions were publicized. Did you have an inside man in the media? Someone who could manipulate information for you? What do you have to say to that?
Nada. Estou sempre calado.
I am thou. It shatters the birth of the devil persona. I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
Oh, don't tell anyone about this, okay? I don't want people to know that my source is a high schooler. Okay, Lala-chan! Time to celebrate our agreement! Bring out my bottle! And 2 glasses, please! Oh, come on, please! Whoa, her silence is golden. Fine, fine, fine. I won't make the high schooler drink. Oh, I gotta use the bathroom.
Ah, she's gonna be in there for a while. You should go home.
Ui, charme. Daqui a pouco tá no 4.
You take care now.
Alright, you be careful on your way home. Don't stick around Shinjuku for too long after dark, honey. We get a lot of shady types coming out of the woodwork.
Hey, Lala-chan!
Lala-chan, where did you go? Hey, Lala-chan, come on, where are you? Honestly, that lady is going to be the death of me. You'll better head home. If she catches you, you are in for an all-nighter. Sounds like a good time. Careful now, if you play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Well, I'll better get going.
Come again.
Get inside. You'll always be welcome here, but head straight home tonight, okay?
Hey!
Te fuderam. Aqui a tentar fazer a minha coisa. Oh, não vi.
We'll just have to wait for now.
Oh yeah! Yeah! Okay!
Harajuku, how about Kenoko Street? It will be great if you could come shopping with me.
Okay, let's
Even
get
just
going!
going for the people watching, even just going for the people watching is interesting. Anyway, let's go. Okay.
Hey!
There's a shop I like around here, so I come pretty often. But all people are such a pain. What gives them the right to be here? Huh? Okay, anyway, let's get through quickly so we don't get caught by the salespeople. They were sold out of clothes I wanted. In any case, there are so many different types of people. You know, it's just fun. It's fun just watching them. People might think I'm weird if they see me staring at them alone, but I'm sure it's fine as long as I'm with you. Okay. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm glad you are here. Being by myself in a crowd just makes me feel even lonelier. Lonelier. I mean, things are half as fun if you don't have anyone to share that fun with, right?
Hey.
I wonder what all these people are thinking about right now. Some of them might even be sad beneath those happy exteriors, and you'll never even know. Hey, don't you get fired when you are thinking about helping them out? Oh, and never mind, that's not what you were talking about. Oh, that couple's in a big fight. That the girlfriend's totally going to be going for the knockout punch. Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they were handling this out, so I took one. Ending? Onde é que fui buscar o ending? Are you interested in this stuff? You can have it if you want. Idle post.
Let's get back.
Ah, you're back.
Hey.
According to UK Info, there's a famous shogi isto aqui não é para todos. Só alguns é que vão saber quem é esta personagem. Vamos ter com outra pessoa nova hoje. Mais ou menos, né?
Oh!
Yes, I am.
Greetings.
Oh, hello, please take a seat.
Hello.
Eu estava à espera que ela me falar. Hello there, this is your first time here, yes? It's not often that I get a young man shopping by my stand. Anyway, my name is Shiaya Mifune. Espero ter dito bem. Eu seriamente espero ter dito bem. I'll be reading your fortune today. You can begin by telling me your name. I'm Akira Kuruzu. Akira Kuruzu-san. I see, your name is quite lucky. That aside, what type of consultation? Consolation? Okay, caralho, consultation can I interest you in you today? Give me the full package. Hey, very well, I suppose the life of a high schooler is difficult after all. Now then, let's start with the initial reading to test the waters of your faith.
Here we go.
Oh, divine power, bring forth this boy's fortune. Your first card is... I see. As for the second... Oh, next is...
Is this?
Yes, I've seen everything. The stream of light obscuring the sun like an arrow tearing through the sky.
Here it is.
I see, there seems to be a new wealth in your future. Your financial fortune is looking good today. This wealth of which I speak will come from your house. Head home without detour and precisely 5,000 will await you there. Are you sure?
Yes.
5,000 yen. Não, eu vou descobrir quanto é que é. 5,000 yen. Eu esqueço-me rapidamente quanto é que é cada coisa. Ela disse 5,000, né? 5,000. 40 euros! 40 euros assim! Tá, caralho! Também quero. I can only speak of what I saw. Fate is absolute. But what is this? How strange, Kuruzu-san. The general flow of your future seems to indicate ruin? An inmate locked away in a lonely cell? You seem to be a good person, Kuruzu-san, but are you perhaps mixed up with the wrong crowd? Beyond that, it seems continue on your current path will lead you to your death. And how can I avoid that? I cannot offer advice to that end.
That's impossible.
If the divination is coming to me this clearly, the truth of it is simply undeniable. Although, now that I think about it, there may be a way you can attempt to counteract your destiny. All you need is my special spiritual object, the Holy Stone. With this power in your control, you can avoid even the most unfortunate of futures, probably. At least probably. I typically only recommend this to my most experienced customers, but your situation is too dire to ignore. You see, the stone itself is imbued with an aura of joy that will sap away all the horrible energy surrounding you. All you need to do is keep it wrapped in cloth and be sure to recharge its power in moonlight every 3 days.
What do you say?
As for the cost, it's only 100,000 yen. Vamos ver quanto é 100,000 yen. Para quem não percebeu, é 100 mil. Ela quer 100 mil. Ela quer-me comer o cu todo. Ela quer 813 euros por esta merda de pedra. Not bad for an item that can change your very future, yes? This seems suspicious. It's legitimate, I promise. So you really don't want it?
So?
What a shame if it will be. What a shame it will be. What a shame it will be to see the flames of youth snuffed out so soon. Well, come see me again if you change your mind. I really can help you if you like. Foder 800 naquela porra.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, you are home. I've been waiting for you.
Oh!
The chief seems strangely happy. I wonder what's going on. Hey Kira, how's your pocket money? Situation's been looking really mal. How's your pocket money situation been looking? Haha, you are hopeless. Here.
For real?
What is it? What is this 5,000 yen? I won some money from the lotto, so I don't mind sharing my winnings. Thanks? See, I can be nice sometimes.
The rest is on you.
Anyway, make sure you close up the shop like always. Always. Hey, so don't this mean that that fortune teller was right? This is kind of scary.
That's incredible.
She even got the amount spot on. Maybe that Shiaya lady can be seriously reading into the future. Wait, this is bad. Didn't she say you are gonna die? Come on, we need to go talk to her again and figure out what to do. And maybe I can even ever read my compatibility fortune with.
No.
Never mind. It seems like Shiaya Mifune can actually see into the future. Maybe I should go back and have her read my fortune again. And there's the holy stone too. She said it cost 100,000 yen. Eu não estou a ser lá muito rico. Principalmente se eu foder 100 mil com ela. Eu vou ficar bem pobre. O que não é bom. I thought I was going to be late. Customers were bickering in the convenience store this morning. A young woman wearing old brand clothing and an older man with gold accessories were arguing. Okay. Both were in their high horses, and even though they dressed fancily, it felt novish. Huh? Novi? Ah, foda-se. Estou francês, caralho. Speaking of the Japanese words for high horses and both originated as shogi terms. Lá vem o shogi novamente. A lot of people aren't familiar with shogi, but it's good to know a little bit about it. So, Kuruzu-kun, I've seen this piece before.
Do you know the answer?
What do you think it says on the back of this piece? Gold.
This is it.
Exactly.
That's right. That the lance and the silver general also. The lance and the silver general also have the kanji for gold on the back. By the way, it said that the 2 on the back of the pawn piece is a cursive form of gold. Original promoted lance, knight, silver. In shogi, you can choose to promote your pieces under certain conditions. If knight crosses into enemy territory, for instance, they can promote becoming as mobile as gold general. A weak piece like a pawn can become gold if you get if you get it into the enemy's camp. Hence, nouveau riche. Não vou ao Google Tradutor. Wow, really?
Nice going!
By the way, eu vou só passar à frente desta porra. By the way, like to wear expensive clothes because of the desire to be acknowledged. Acho que é assim que se diz. Once humans fulfill the basic needs of clothing, food and shelter, our next desire is recognition. That's why people try to make themselves seem bigger by flaunting their power through money. Making ourselves seem bigger reminds me of a film wizard. Ok, então parece estranho. Hello. Do you have any free time today? I managed to get permission to practice in the school gym. I was thinking we could do some training inside. Does that sound okay? Sure. Sorry, my phone has been acting up. It just randomly shut off. It looks like it's okay now. See you. Oh, but do you want to get some food in the cafeteria first? I'll go ahead and grab some seats first. I'll be waiting for you in the cafeteria, senpai.
Senpai?
I'm sorry I called you here so suddenly. Since our talk, I've been trying to think of things besides gymnastics that I'm really invested in. And I figured something out. It's this. Making bento?
Yes.
Yeah, I can cook. Caralho, acertei logo 3. You really need to regulate your diet in gymnastics, so I've been making my own food a lot. And so, since I also wanted to thank you, I made you bento.
So anyway...
It's actually my first time cooking for someone else besides my family, but I figured this could definitely help me get my confidence back. I made this especially with your body type in mind, and knowing how much you exercise. Do you want it? It looks delicious. And it's all yours. You could be mine too. The chicken and eggs are to help you with fatigue. There are some beans in there too, and it's on brown rice. Weight control is important for gymnastics, but we also need to make sure you've got energy and stamina too. So high protein, low fat is usually what we go for. We usually need iron to maintain stamina and vitamin B for energy. Wait, I'm getting all focused on gymnastics part again. Well, anyway.
This looks good.
Let's dig in. Is that all for you? Of course, I'll need every last grain of rice. Why do you look so skeptical, Kuruzu-senpai? I guess it might look like a lot, but it's actually a little less than my usual. Okay? Don't worry, I've done the math on the calories. I'll burn all this off at practice.
So,
Come on, senpai, I'll be done before you know it. Pois não, não tenho quase nada para comer. This is... It's a familiar flavor, but it doesn't match the fruit. I keep trying different parts, but it all tastes like the same thing. Something very familiar. Kuruzu-senpai, you okay? Your eyes are glazing over. It's definitely unique. You think so? I don't think it's that weird for an athlete. Heavy seasoning would probably be bad for you, so I went easy on it. Was it too light? Excuse me. Yeah, that flavor I was going for. No, okay, color this. Yeah, that's the flavor I was going for. I was trying to decide how to season these, and I figured everyone likes curry, right? So I decided to go for maximum curry flavoring. Sorry, were you not a fan of that flavor? Or wait, maybe you prefer the super spicy ones? Not exactly.
I'm so sorry.
I did this all wrong. I'll go get some kind of condiment to change the flavor. Once I fix it, I'm sure you will enjoy it more. Should I get mayonnaise, soy sauce, maybe miso? Do you think Dr. Maruki will have some salt? Calm down. Oh, you are right. I should just buy something new you can eat right now. I'm enjoying this. But... Well, thank you. Now we should really eat.
Thank you for the meal.
Oh, that was delicious. Thank you for completely finishing your meal, Kuzuru-senpai. I'm sorry it didn't turn out perfectly. I came up with the idea of making bento, but I couldn't decide on the flavor. Either way, I'm really sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I thought it was so great when I presented to you, and now you could try again sometime.
Thank you so much.
You are very kind, Kuruzu-senpai. Eu estou sempre a dizer o nome do gajo mal. Porra. Next time I'll ask you what you like before I try anything too crazy. I'll go buy that super spicy Megiddo sauce. Megiddo? For next time. Oh shit. It seems like you are always helping me find my way forward, senpai. If I didn't have you, I'll let my failures get on me and end up in some big pessimist spiral again. Maybe this kind of confidence can help me figure out who I really am. That sounds right. Either way, I suppose all I can do is keep moving forward. Kuruzu-senpai, I hope we can keep helping each other improve. I can sense Kazumi's passion.
All right.
Okay, now that we've gotten all our nutrients, it's time for our next phase. I don't mean to be too demanding, but I'm going to train you even harder than before. Make sure you can keep up. Here's some food.
right.
Oh, I guess we are out of time.
Maybe some other time.
I guess we'll end it here for today. Hope we can do this again sometime.
Ah, you're back.
Kawakami.
Oh!
Hello, oh, are you perhaps Kuruzu-san? That voice on the phone wasn't Kawakami. Maybe we should ask for more details. Who is this? This is the head nurse of Oyama Hospital, speaking on behalf of Kawakami-san. Kawakami-san. Kawakami-san actually collapsed and she's been admitted to our hospital. Do you know our hospital's address? Her room number is... This isn't good. Let's head over there right away. Yep.
Jeez.
I'm just a little bit overworked. No need to make a big deal about it. Haha. But thanks for coming all this way to visit me. How could I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I going to pay today's payment? There you are. What's going on, Miss Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered.
What?
Takaze-san. You contacted the school. Well, you weren't answering your phone. And then, I thought you finally answered. It was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know? And now it's not like she wanted... No, it's not like she wanted to collapse. But our credit card payment is coming up soon, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takaze-kun's guardians, the ones I mentioned the other day. They took care of me. Who's this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student? Haha, you never learn, do you? And after all you did to him. I'm sorry. So, when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow. Don't pay them. Kuruzu-kun. Eu sou mais alto que o gajo. Eu juro que eu sou mais alto. Stay out of this. Don't act so tough, kid. Our precious adoptive son Taiki died because of this woman. Precious. Por isso é que ele trabalhava feito maluco, filhas de uma grandíssima puta. Honestly, she should have been fired. That's not... And yet she still doesn't know her place and she still continues to teach. We are gonna need you to show some remorse for what you did to him. In a material and undeniable way. I understand. I will pay you. So, it's not like we are trying to extort you. Que ideia. Não, vocês não estão a tirar-lhe dinheiro todas as semanas, ou que é cada vez mais do que da última vez. Que filhas de uma puta. But, was it that convinced Taiki to start studying when he needed to be working? The schoolwork on top of his part-time jobs overwhelmed him, which led him to that accident. Poor Taiki, it's almost like he was murdered. Que filhas da puta. So you are no longer... So you no longer feel regret? In that case, perhaps we should sue the Board of Education. Or should we have a chat with your school? Either way, your days as a teacher will be over. Well, we are looking forward to receive your payment. I have to figure out a way to make more money. I guess transferring to our sister company is the only way. Think this through more. Haha, I can't believe I'm getting scolded by my student. Why? Why are you so interested in helping me? I'm not worth it. You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it. The money, I'll pay it. I'll do everything Master tells me to do. Meow. I'm so tired. All I really want is a way to apologize to Takaze-kun. So if his guardians demand money, then I just have to pay them. That's the wrong choice. Sorry, I'm not quite back to 100% yet, so my thoughts are all over the place. I'm going to get some rest. I appreciate you coming to visit me today. It made me really happy. I feel like the Kawakami is starting to depend on me. Okay.
All right.
I'll be released first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. The IVs will work really well. Visiting hours are over.
I'll see you later then.
Get home safe, okay?
It's so hot.
And humid. I wish the rainy seasons would end soon. By the way, June's almost over. Hoje é o último dia. We defeated Kanashiro, so we can rest easy for a while, I guess. So what do you want to do today? Maybe something like a trip to Mementos? I want to rest. Acredito. I mean, breaks are important, but we have requests on the message board, so don't forget to answer them. Eu sei. Quando formos a Mementos, vamos ter muito o que fazer, acredito. Temos para aí uns 10 trabalhos não, casos que temos que tratar.
This is why I hate rainy season.
Makoto.
Hey!
That said.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Eiko Takao-san, you've been spending time in the red light district lately, haven't you? Both myself and Akira-kun saw you there. Based on where you were heading, we assume you were working at a store called the After School Saloon. How is it working there? What do you mean? It's just a normal cafe. Cafe? Cafe. They make me wear a costume and stuff, but that's it. Oh, and I don't have to do anything weird, if you know what I mean. It's all totally legal. So you are sure nothing strange is going on? Yep. The worst I get is some weird old guys gawking at me. Gawking?
I
see. Beyond that, though, why are you working there? How's your financial situation? Oh, I fine. I mean, I can just ask my parents for cash whenever I want. Oh, I see. But they'll totally bug me about what I'm buying if I did that. That's why I work at that saloon. I get some good spending money. Plus the guys who come in there like mega pamper me. Mega pamper. It's nice having people treat you like you are special, you know. I'm sure not a super honor student like you gets that all the time though. Anyway, are you gonna tell on me? You even brought a witness today. Hold up, doesn't that mean you two were in Shinjuku together? What's up with that, Miss Prez? You have the wrong idea.
Yes.
Right, it has nothing more. It was nothing more than an errand. I asked him to accompany me on. At any rate, I don't mind him. As for you, I don't plan on telling anyone. Oh, I get it. So we are like protecting each other's secrets. Oh crap! I just realized your boyfriend's that rumored criminal. You are a really badass, Miss Prez.
Well,
I told you that's not how it is. I was just worried you were getting wrapped up in some shady business, so I asked him here to support. Whatever. By the way, I was wondering, is that a Bushimaru-kun pencil case? You know Bushimaru-kun? I had like tons of Bushi stuff back when I was a kid. What a blast from the past. Wait, why is it so beat up? Well, it was given to me when I was still in elementary school. I like to buy a new one, but they stopped selling Bushimaru-kun merchandise. Oh my god, this is too hilarious. The student council president has has an adorable pencil case. Eu acho fofinho, é um panda. Eu gosto de pandas. My image of you has done like a complete 360 today. Isn't that a full circle? I don't know. It's just I'm just really surprised. You don't really look like that kind of the kind of person who would be into that stuff. I mean, I always thought you were kind of like a robot, but I guess I just had to get to you. Had to get to know you better. Hey, why don't we trade phone numbers? I really want to talk to you more about Bushimaru-kun and your boyfriend. Okay. Wait, he's not my boyfriend. And say, oh crap, it's this late already. I've gotta get to work. I'll send you tons of pics of my Bushimaru-kun collection later though. Bye bye! She was all over the place. Honestly though, I'm in shock. She thought I was a robot. Beep boop. You can change.
Yes.
Yes. That's why you are helping me. You know, I believe that Takao-san said about me is how others think as well. I thought I had changed after the incident with Kanashiro, but perhaps it wasn't enough. That aside, it was almost inspiring to meet someone so distinct from myself. I'm going to try to look at things a little differently from now on.
Well?
Well then, I think that will help me break out of my shell. I hope you are ready. I'm going to show you how useful an honor student can really be.
All right.
I'll be interested to speak with Takao-san some more now that I have her contact information. Perhaps I can correct her misconception about you. And as always, I'll let you know if anything important happens.
I'll see you later.
Hello, thanks for sitting it with me today. It really did help. I got a message from Takao-san earlier. She turned out to be quite a fan of Bushimaru-kun. It was crazy to see a picture of her entire collection. She even has a bunch of Bushimaru-kun emoticons. Sounds like you two get along? Yeah, I guess you are right. I didn't expect to bond over something like this though. I'm pretty shocked too, to be honest. Though I'm a little worried about that store she works at. I'll try a little harder to get to her about it. I might come to you for more advice later. For now, I'll let you go. Talk to you later.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, hey!
A border between air masses. I've got it. The answer is front. When arm and cold air of equal force collide and stall, the border is called a stationary front. When one lasts from spring to summer, it's called a seasonal rain front. This rainy season is called Tsuyu in Japan, written with the Chinese characters from plume and rain, possible due while the rain constantly falls as the plumes ripen.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Vamos acabar o mês em cheio com enfiar 100 mil na gaja. Como eu quero enfiar 100 mil na gaja. Puta que o pariu.
Oh.
You want to purchase the Holy Stone, huh? Just for 100,000 yen. You can change your fate. For that much, you'll better not only change your fate, but also give you incredible luck. If you do end up buying one, we should go home and test it out. Well, what do you want to do? I'll buy one. Thank you very much. Here you go. It's the smart thing to do, considering this is the only way to avoid misfortune. It's already charged with a happiness aura, so you'll feel the effects right away. Don't forget to recharge it with moonlight every 3 days. What the fuck? Please stop by again and let me know how your fate change.
Well then.
Goodbye. Wow.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, you are home. I was about to close the shop, but I forgot to turn the stove off. I guess you start forgetting things more the older you get.
Hey!
Last time we went to that fortune teller, the chief won the lottery. I wonder what kind of luck we'll have this time around. It should be awesome, right? I mean, we paid 100,000 yen for this holy... Oh, what the heck? Hey, can't you keep this thing a little cleaner? I can't be comfortable with all this gravel at the bottom of the... Wait, Akira, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Hey, do you mind looking over the shop while I...
For real?
The stone shattered. What's gotten into you?
Whoa!
It tastes like salt. This tastes salty. Hey, the holy stone is just salt. Akira, what's going on? I'm just a bit salty. You are salty? That reminds me, I was just going about to head out and grab some salt for the shop. I'll be back in a bit. Okay. I think this technically rock salt. I've seen the chief grinding some up before. Wait, in that case, maybe the holy stone is supposed to help me get better at cooking. The fortune teller tricked us. What we are saying with she scammed us out of 100,000 yen. Same. We could have bought loads of fatty tuna with that money.
No way!
So that holy stone was really just a phony stone in the end. The fortune teller's name was Shiaya, right? She clearly has some kind of mystical power, but this is just unacceptable. Hey. We need to go complain to her. Filha da puta. Sem meu cu caralho.
Hey!
Ah, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't we read something until we get there? The secret of craftsmanship is all about mindset. What the vague answer? Maybe it's trying to say that it's important to stay motivated.
Oh!
So, you finished reading ABCs of Crafting. I had my doubts about this book, but the later half of it was worth a while read.
All right.
I skipped breakfast, so I'm hungry. I want something filling, but with summer coming up, I'm worried about having too many calories. Why don't we get tea? The dinner in Shibuya serves fruity. It smells good, it's great for your skin, and it totally increases your charm. Fruity. What a cute name, sounds yummy. Being stylish starts from the inside out after all. Guess I'll try some.
Wow!
Fruity, huh? Sounds like a hip drink that's real popular with the ladies. You want to try some? Why not? Sounds delicious.
Nice!
No rule against dudes drinking it if it tastes good and makes you more stylish, might as well, right? It might be a good idea to boost your charm by drinking fruity whenever you are at the diner.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kira-kun. What are you looking at? Let's get going. We are going to be late if we don't hurry up.
Well, shall we begin?
Open your textbooks today. We'll be talking about the Three Kingdoms period. A variety of heroes battling for dominance. Truly an epic time. Charismatic rulers and warlords with the command of 1,000 men may have their own appeal, but personally I think that the strategics who support them can't be ignored. Now then, Kuruzu-kun. In the book, Zhuge Liang of Shu is famous for his exploits during the Battle of Red Cliffs. He is also the inventor of the baozi, a king of round dumpling, but the original name was based on their appearance.
What is the answer?
What's the meaning of the original Chinese phrase that this dumpling's name comes from? Barbarian's head.
This is it.
Very good.
That is correct. The original name Mantu came from a phrase meaning a barbarian's head. At the time when regions barbarians would use a personal head as an offering to sue the deity of a floating river, but Zhuge Liang made a baozi in the shape of a head as a substitute. Não sei que porra é que é aquilo, mas é
Nice
baozi.
going!
These days you can find baozi with cute faces on them. If you think about their origin, it's not too off the mark.
Yep.
I never knew strategies came with cooking and not just strategies. My daughter is our strategist. Wanna see what she can cook up? Então, temos muita coisa para fazer hoje. Muita mesmo.
What would you like?
Fantástico.
Thank you. What would you like? Here.
This one, yes, okay. Agora eu quero.
What do you want?
How can I help you?
Welcome.
Volta a sentir que demora uma beca, mas pronto, ok. E agora sim. Não, já está no sítio. É aqui. Não, eu. Aqui vamos falar com ele.
We'll just have to wait for now.
Eu não li o que é que ela leu, mas acho que vamos. Eu não li tudo, mas acho que vamos treinar com o Ryuji.
Thanks.
Ok, vai ser fixe. Oh yeah. Me and Akira have actually been to this gym. It's pretty sweet, huh? Not too many people getting in your way. Anyways, what are you trying to do here?
Yes!
I want to slim down. You tried jogging? Aerobics alone aren't enough. I want to tone up too, so I need to start lifting weights. Plus my shoulders are dropping. I want to make my biceps leaner and I need to straighten my back out. Obviously I want to cut down on my waist size too and firm up my butt and calves. You have some real guts. I'm a guts demon.
Come on.
What the hell's that even supposed to mean? Anyways, motivation's good and all, but you are not gonna be able to move tomorrow if you do all that shit. Then you can come up with a training regimen for me. You are such a pain. If you do that to me, I'll go on a date with you as a reward. F that. Quit thinking you are some sexy character in an anime. It's sad watching you like this.
Seriously?
What?
No way, man.
First off, one of them sexy characters never come to a gym in their PE uniforms. Well, how am I supposed to know that? I've never even been to a gym before today. Oh, it's my agency. Oh, yes, definitely. Even a smaller articles would be great. It fell through? Yeah. I guess that's okay. I was supposed to be in 2 magazines the month after next, but apparently one cancelled on me. It was a black and white shoot, so they said I wouldn't stand out. It sounded like fun though. It was about the everyday life of models. Guess you just gotta find somewhere you do stand out then. There has to be somewhere my vibrant charm will shine, right? There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Where?
By the way...
Hey, speaking of magazines, there was a really pretty girl in that one. You said you were staring in. She's got this innocent vibe, but she's sexy too. Now that's what a real charm looks like to me. Were there photos of me too? Yeah. Did she have long brown hair? Yep, that's the one, you know her? You gotta introduce me, dude. You dick! Of all the girls you could have been talking about, it just had to be Mika. I'm so pissed. Come on, which machine are we first using? I'm gonna break it. The 3 of us train until we reach our limits. My body hurts, but for some reason I feel satisfied. That's what working hard feels like. Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually pretty fun. I think it was because the 2 of you were with me. I had to prove I was working extra hard. It's simple stuff like that that will help you keep pushing. Good advice. Damn it, I wish I had thought of that. This ain't a competition.
Whoa!
Crap, for real? Mom forgot to buy stuff for dinner, so I guess I gotta head home now. See ya, guys. Ryuji just can't say no when his mom needs help, huh? I'm actually a little jealous of the relationship they have. I mean, even growing up, my parents were super busy. They always told me I was strong, that I'll be fine on my own, but I was free, but I was lonely. I'll make friends, but we move a lot, and every time I had to start all over again. I actually got used to the loneliness. But that all changed when I met Shio. The world seems so hopeful. I heard her rehab is going well. She's going to be officially transferring to school soon too.
Hey.
I need to show her that I'm working hard and that she doesn't need to worry so much about me. I'm sure she already knows.
Yeah.
She needs to see how much I've learned from her. Chance to instant, huh?
All right.
Let's get back.
Come on, let's go home. I might have trouble moving though. My legs are killing me.
Bye.
Oh, Akira, it's me. My muscles are so sore right now. Going home took me more than twice as long as usual. But I'm really proud of the work I put in today. I would have just given up if I went alone. I'm so glad I had you guys with me. You are the best. You two are the best. I wonder if this is how Shio felt with her rehab. Being able to push herself because someone was there with her. You can ask her yourself. Wait, but what if she flat out denied it? That would be so sad and embarrassing. But well, no matter what, I'm gonna stay by Shio's side. And I want to stick with her until the very end. Not much time left until Shio switches schools. I need to up my coolness so she can take off without worrying about me. I forgot how sore I was. Sorry, but I better get some rest for now. Bye bye.
Ah, you're back.
Ok, então agora nós vamos ter aqui, acho que é esta parte. Estou a foder o dinheiro todo e não nem vou. Aqui. É aqui. Hi there, perfect timing, my man. I just got a request. This time I want you to find the yakisoba pan. Apparently it's bread that's made with love and sold at a specific high school. I've got this black robe ready for trade for it. Thanks, man. You brought it? I can smell the sauce. It's that yakisoba pan, isn't it? So we can trade, yes? Yes? That's great. Thank you. I knew you'd say that. And here you go, your black robe. I see. So this is the yakisoba pan. That's only sold at a certain school. Legends say that students wage epic battles on a daily basis to buy this bread or not. Either way, you are a winner for getting this. A real hero. I'll be counting on you again next time. Lá vai meu dinheiro.
Hi.
Thank you for call. I'm all your... Ah, it's you.
Hey. I'll head over right now.
Nunca tive tão pobre como eu estou a chegar agora, meu. Ai, é com caralho. O que é que eu vou fazer quando ficar pobre?
Hey, hey.
I actually really like the antique feel of this room. But I have to say goodbye to it today. The thing is, I've decided to quit. My boss found me a part-time job that pays better than this one. Takase-kun's guardians keep increasing their demands, so this is just what I have to do. Is this really what you want? What I want? Takase-kun's guardian said the only true way to apologize to Takase-kun is by paying them. If that's not true, then what's the right thing to do here? I wonder if I can escape all of this if I quit being a teacher. People like me have no right being a teacher. If I quit on my own, I won't have to pay them. That's why I'm going to keep both my teaching job and my maid job. What do you think? If that's what you decided. That's what I decided. But did I really decide it on my own? Now that I think about it, it's too late for me to stop being a teacher. If I really felt bad for what happened, I would have resigned the day he died. And yet I still feel the need to teach. I wonder why I feel that way even now. Try to remember. Kuruzu-kun. Oh, that's right. I decided the way to apologize to him was to make sure that won't ever happen. There won't ever be another student like him, because I might have been able to save him if I hadn't been afraid of rumors or labels back then. I want to become a teacher who takes care of her students. That's the mindset I had. But now I spend all my free time at part-time jobs just so I can continue working as a teacher. I put the critical work of a teacher on the back burden so I could make apology money. That's where it all went wrong. I can't make things right with Takase-kun like this. Mistakes can be fixed. I'll be the teacher I aspire to be. That's the right way for me to make amends to Takase-kun. From here on, I refuse to pay them any more money, and that is my answer. Well, what do you think? That's the right choice.
You're right.
You can't get the right answer from someone else. It can only be found from within. I learned that from you. In a way, you are my teacher. Haha, just kidding. Unless...
All right.
I've been so worried about making money that I haven't been paying attention to my students, especially to you. I averted my eyes from you because you were labeled just like Takase-kun was. But from now on, I'm going to protect you too. Protect you too. As your teacher, I will never betray you. That's reassuring. Leave it to me. I can be decisive when it counts. I'll speak with the Takases. I'm not going to run anymore. Everything should be fine as long as I talk to them face to face. All right, it's time for me to go. Thank you. See you later.
Good night.
Oh, this is Master? Thank you so much for today. Oh wait, I was supposed to stop working as Becky by today. To be honest, I always kind of knew it in my heart. I couldn't go on like this forever. But I felt so stuck facing it alone. It's thanks to you that I actually figured out what I need to do. I'll do anything for you. Come on, you realize you can't feed me lines like that anymore. But I haven't given you any proper appreciation yet, so thank you, really. Get to bed early tonight. Lack of sleep is basically poison for your body and mind, okay? Good night.
Well, shall we begin?
Well...
What's all this?
What do you want to do?
By handling your eyes and brains separately, your efficiency. Wow, that's a pretty scientific approach. At least the illustrations make it easier to understand. Okay.
Whoa.
So you finished reading Speedreader. You started flipping pages much faster towards the middle, so I thought you were skipping parts. I can already see you were able to read with more efficiency now.
Alright.
Your reading speed has improved. From now on you can read as double the speed, allowing you to cover twice the material. The teacher's back.
That's odd.
Yep.
Kuruzu-kun, please come to the Student Kindness Office. Não vou repetir.
Hey!
That sounds like Kawakami, I wonder what's up.
Sorry.
Sorry to pull you out of class, but it's about Takase-kun's guardians. I told them that I'm not going to pay them any more money. I'm quitting my part-time job too, although I'm still in talks with my boss about it. I'm going to devote myself to being a great teacher, no matter what others say. I won't waver. So thank you for giving me such good advice. I just thought you should be the first to know. Miss quando é que eu fui buscar o T? Miss Kawakami, you have guessed, the Takases are here.
What?
They are here at school? How long are you gonna make us wait? Him again? You know it, lady. You're all rude. Olha quem fala. I guess a student is only good as his teacher. Obviously, you lack a proper education. You thought you could just call it and say you are not going to pay anymore? Who do you think you are?
You know...
It's what I decided, for Takase-kun's sake. I'm going to make sure that there won't be any more students like him. Ooh. So you are just trying to get out of your responsibility. I bet you don't even care about Taiki. How are you still a teacher? Maybe we really should sue the Board of Education. Are you okay with that? A teacher who causes their student to die will surely cause a scandal. I'm not going to run or hide. I'm going to spend my time taking care of my students. If you want to take legal action, then go ahead. Regardless, I am continue teaching. I've decided that that's the best apology I can make to Takase-kun. Paying money to you two is not the solution, so to say the least. Along with suing you, maybe I should tell everyone about your little secret. You know, about your little stint as a sex worker.
What?
How did you... Oh, so I'm right, am I? What? I mean, the amount of money you are paying us can't come from just a teacher's salary. Well, shall we head on over to the faculty office? Stop, please. A teacher working in the sex industry. You have definitely done it this time. How unfortunate for you that you thought you could just leave Taiki's matter unsettled. You know what you have to do now, right? Pay up, and don't ever call us again with this garbage about stopping the payments. I guess I can't quit my part-time job just yet. You can't give up. I know, but what am I supposed to do? What about the Phantom Thieves? Would they even help someone like me? No, that's impossible. Kawakami appears to be deeply hurting. I need to do something for Kawakami. I can't do this anymore. What are their names again? The Takases? The husband is Toshio-san and his wife is Hiromi-san. I could never forget them. I send them money every week. Every fucking week. Wait, why? You don't intend on doing something, do you? Please don't. A Shujin teacher asking for the Phantom Thieves' help Asking the Phantom Thieves for help would be...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I was so excited to tell you what I had decided and then it ended up like this. Just forget everything, okay? If you think about it, I'm right back where I started. I guess I'll never be able to change. Yeah, haha. Class is about to start, I need to go. I need to do something about the targets for Kawakami. Mais um. Ainda nem comecei nenhum.
What would you like? Thank you. What would you like? Here.
What? Sou bom ou quê? Ah,
Hey. Let's do this. Well,
so, my class had a practice exam and my score was significantly lower than last time. I'm concerned. That's unlike you. I couldn't agree more.
actually,
The truth is, recently I've started questioning the entire point of my education. What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to high expectations my sister has set for me? I spoke to Eiko about this matter as well, but the answer hasn't become any clearer. Eiko? You don't remember Eiko Takao? We asked her about the job she had at the saloon in Shinjuku. Anyway, we've been calling each other every so often since we exchanged contact information. Because of those calls, we've actually grown somewhat close. When I voiced my concerns to her, she asked me how I would benefit from going to a top university, but I couldn't come up with a good answer. As for Aiko, her grades are not the best, but she claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. Apparently, her parents can use their connections to find her a job. But isn't that a little irresponsible? It's nice she can rely on her parents, but this is her life, not theirs. I guess that's just a different way of approaching things. Even at that, her vision of the future is still clearer than mine. Don't you have goals? I used to think doing what others expected of me was the best way forward. I was going for a major in law just like my sister did, and after that I would simply have headed down whatever path society had made for me. But everything changed when I joined the Phantom Thieves. I've realized now that there are more important things in life than being a prim and proper honor student. Honestly, I would have looked down on Iko's line of thinking in the past, but I know better now. She must have known I was talking about her. Lately, Eiko's have been telling me wherever she buys makeup or finds a cute new outfit. That reminds me, she asked me the other day what hand cream I used. I sent her a picture. It's apparently the same brand they use in the nurse's office at school. Why do you use it?
yes.
That stuff works wonders for dry skin, and it's great value too.
Actually,
My father used to use it all the time. Did I ever tell you he was a police officer? He detested the corruption in our society and worked tirelessly to bring it to justice. But despite the rough exterior, he was extremely gentle deep down.
that reminds me.
When I was little, I told him I wanted to grow up to be a police officer, just like he was. He was glad to hear me say that, but quick to the point out that he didn't want me doing something so dangerous. I had completely forgotten about that dream, to be honest. It's an amazing goal.
You're right.
I suppose. Either way, after everything that happened, I have no intentions of working with the police. Besides, they are trying to stop the Phantom Thieves. What am I supposed to do? Arrest myself? I think I need to re-examine what my goals for the future are, outside of just plain studying.
Thank you very much.
You know, it feels like I remembered something important today, thanks to you. I guess you could say my viewpoint has been broadened yet again. Não sei se disse isto bem. Broadened?
All right.
Hey.
When I met Eiku, I realized how narrow my viewpoint really was. I only just learned recently that a chemise is now called a camisole, and the button-down sweater is a cardigan. Why does the same thing have to have multiple names? Não sei, eu sempre chamei de sweater e casaco e essas porras. I guess in the end I'm just becoming more aware of how little I really know. So please help me keep fighting back against that ignorance.
I'll see you later.
Thank you again for today. See you later.
Ah, you're back.
Vamos ter com o nosso amigo.
Hi.
Hey Kuruzuko, good evening. There's actually a prolific cafe right over there. I was hoping we could discuss things over some tea, but unfortunately my television appearance has earned me the attention of a rather extreme fan base. As far as they are concerned, anyone in my company must meet their standards of intelligence and attractiveness. If not, well, they take it to social media, announcing and harassing the people in question. I won't wish that on you. I get you once, but you, I expect you'll pass muster easily.
What do you want to do?
It should be open right now. Let's get going. I'm gonna walk around. Já sei. Vai-te foder. The cake here is fairly popular. I've been wanting to try it myself. Got a sweet tooth? Huh? Well, I don't hate sweets, but I'm not exactly partial to them. Fads tend to be fairly similar, so I'm more curious about its popularity than its taste. Well, why don't we give it a try?
It was quite nice.
Vale a pena ler isto? It was delicious after all. I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Ah, no. Hey, look, isn't that him? Oh, you mean the guy who's on TV these days? Who was he again? Wasn't he named Akechi-kun? You know, the next generation detective prince? Should we ask him for an autograph? Might be something worth bragging about. Uh-oh, looks like I've been spotted. Should have figured. She's just here for the cake, I'm guessing. I'm sure she doesn't mean any harm, but I don't want to cause any trouble for the store. Oh, is someone important here? Who is it? God, is it a celebrity? Looks like I'm out of time. I wish I could have relaxed a little longer though. We should go. Why the rush? Sorry, but I think it will be the best to leave. I'm only going to cause problems if I stay. A shame, I don't have glasses like you. Maybe I should have been able to get out of this situation. Come here a second.
Hold on a moment.
Hey, what are you... Oh, he's back this time. I'll get him a autograph for... Hey, is that boy really a Ketchikun? You know, not that I see him up close, I'm not sure. Maybe we're seeing things. I don't remember the show too well, but I'm pretty sure he didn't look like that. Oh, if he was the real thing, I could have bragged about meeting him. Well, I can't believe you actually did that. I suppose I'll better learn to watch what I say around you. I should have taken a picture. Haha, you are familiar with the legal right of portrays, of privacy perhaps. Still, there's no knowing how things may go unless you give it a try, huh?
Thank you.
I think I've learned a valuable lesson, thank you. Vocês não têm senso, não têm pingo de piada na vida, né?
Alright.
Looks like our coffee's gone cold. Why don't we order a new one?
I'll see you later.
Well, see you next time. Hello, it's a shame our discussion was interrupted today. I was rather enjoying having a breather with you. But you certainly surprised me today. I can't believe we got out of that with such a basic trick. It was an interesting experience, but I definitely don't want to go through that ordeal ever again. I saw firsthand what happens when I'm too careless with my words around you. Wasn't it fun? You have a twisted concept of fun. Eu é que tenho. I thought you were dressed... Though if you dressed as me next time, I think I might agree. I could use a stunt double. Ah no. You and I aren't terribly different in weight. I'm sure my clothes would fit you. If we do this, I'll have to be carefully planned. Of course, I'll be dictating everything from hair to accessories. Meu Deus. Nobody will notice the switch, I'm sure. We proved it today. Most people can't be beyond the superficial. Oops, I have an early start tomorrow. So I'll have to excuse myself. See you soon. Let's go somewhere tomorrow. We've been busy lately, so I want to be able to at least relax on Sunday. Where would be a good place to go? I know, wanna try going to the fishing pond in Ishigaya? The fishing pond, huh? Sounds fun. So are you going there with Ryuji-san? Let's go. Oh, I got a bite. Ah, não. Ele não acabou de fazer Ah, não. I hope the other fishes will bite this easily. Let's meet in Shinjuku tomorrow then, night. They have lots of fish at the pond, right? I can't wait.
Alright.
É, não lê. Também não estou com paciência. É um pond, tem peixes, pescas. Ponto final.
Hey.
So I was thinking about the future. With you as the leader and me as your right hand man. Hey, doesn't meeting at this place in a place like this look like we are talking about some shady business? I like it. This is shady. Like we are regular high school students during the day, but at night, you know what I mean. Man, this is getting me pumped up. Man, the fishing ain't biting. The float hasn't moved at all. If only there was a master fisher around, then we could steal their ideas.
Whoa!
Whoa, that's Kawakami, isn't it? What's she doing here? Oh crap, she's coming this way.
Jeez.
Two boys at the fishing pond on a Sunday, huh? Why are you sitting around like old men? Why don't you go out and do something more exciting? Well, look who's talking. Adults need time to themselves to unwind and clear their thoughts. You'll understand soon enough when you start working in real life, in real world. Wow, sounding real old there, Kawakami. That's Miss Kawakami to you.
For real?
Holy crap, Kawakami could be our master fisher, Akira. She's hooking fish like crazy. It's easy, just clear your mind and free yourself from negative thoughts. So the trick is not to think? How am I supposed to do that? Accept the grim reality of society. I see, so when you get jaded like Kawakami, you just naturally attract fish. I don't think that's right. It's a nice sunny day. I don't think I'll be stuck fishing with you two on my day off. Two troublemakers and they're no good teacher. I guess we are perfect for each other.
Whoa!
She keeps getting fish even as she nags. I'm impressed. She's the true master fisher. Caralho. Once again, it's Miss Kawakami.
Wanna head back?
Didn't think I'll see something like that today. Guess we'll head back.
You're back.
Well then.
Ok, depois de uma tarde espetacular, acho que está na altura de foder mais 5.000. Quem não gosta de foder 5.000? Eu adoro. Nesta última semana acho que gastei 5.000 só todos os dias. Mas nada supera os 100.000.
Hi.
Até que o pariu. Estou 77.000. Foda-se. Eu vou ficar pobre até o fim.
Nice.
Agora vamos ter com o nosso amigo político. Não, me enganei.
Everyone! Good evening. Let's say we head on over.
We'll be meeting someone after this at the sushi restaurant. I appreciate your help. Ginza. Famous for luxury shopping, its property values are the highest in all of Japan. The forefront of trends. Aside from the shops, cafes are aplenty. If you are tired from shopping, get tea.
All right.
However, the government's overall approval rating is dangerously low.
Yes.
I'll be sure to proceed with caution, considering that the grandson of my former teacher is showing me such kindness. Yes, well, I would like to discuss a personal matter. Allow me to be frank. I'll be running for my grandfather's seat in the coming elections. I see, congratulations. I held a low-level position in the party's executive office, but I'm new to candidacy. So I was hoping you could educate me on how to run an election campaign.
However...
Well, I was planning on running myself, and I don't believe that I'm qualified to teach you. I've heard that you've been working harder than anyone these past 20 years. Well, I didn't have a lot of free time after I lost the election. Study is all an amateur can do. Amateur, you are a veteran, if anything. Besides, you have experience teaching him, right? I have? You have? Your reputation has greatly improved around the executive office recently, and my grandfather has expressed his intent on making making peace with you now. I'll be happy to bury the hatch with Mr. Kuramoto, but I'm not worthy to join his group again. I thought you would find this condition favorable. Não sei se disse bem, acho que disse muito mal. O gajo está sempre a beber, só parece também beber, vai para o caralho. So I ask that you keep what I'm about to tell you a secret.
You!
Sorry, could you give us a moment, Kuruzu-kun? No, I like for your favorite pupil to hear this too. Wait a moment, is your plan to involve him so that I can decline? I simply trust his discretion. The Kuramoto group is planning to move forward with the political realignment. Key? Are you saying that you are going to secede from the liberal co-prosperity party with the government in a weakened state? Now's our chance. As such, I want to emphasize our unity.
I see.
And so you have come to me, a former member of the Kuramoto children, but my views differ from those of the Kuramoto group, and I don't intend on changing them. I understand, however, you won't be able to put those beliefs into action if you don't get elected. Kuruzu-kun, could you talk some sense into him? You will benefit as well. You should decline. You think so too, Haha, you are not intimidated even by the grandson of the big-time Diet member. I appreciate your offer, but I must respectfully decline. So you are okay with being no good Tora forever? He is no good Tora. Kuruzu-kun, looks like you choose the wrong politician to follow. I still believe in him. I try to understand that he has his own beliefs. My apologies, I made a slip of my tongue, and in front of your secretary, no less. I don't need an answer right away. If you want to show deference to my grandfather, please let me know. I already took care of the bill, so enjoy. Now, if you'll excuse me. What's the point in getting elected if it means sacrificing your beliefs? I bet when push came to shove, Kuramoto-kun intended to lure you in. He probably didn't expect me to remain so calm after he showed his trump card. I feel surprisingly at ease wherever you are with me. I like the time with that time with Matsushita.
I apologize.
I'm truly in debt with you for all you've done for me, but I must ask you to but I must ask that you continue to help me. Poxa, tô difícil. I feel difícil. Só mais 3.
All right.
Não fiz porra nenhuma, mas ok. You know, from the way he was acting, I swear Kuramoto-kun was hiding something.
Let's say we go home.
My apologies, we are done eating, so let's go home.
Well then, I'll see you again.
She always found it in her heart to show mercy to others. The legendary female pope, huh? Do you think she really existed? You still got time to read, let's go a little further. Her sublime soul gave strength to the people.
Oh!
So you finished reading the Illusory Pope Pass. Não acredito que tenha dito bem. Maybe the people of that era made up this mysterious female pope, but she is still an inspirational figure. Pope Joanna, loved by so many, reading about her must have taught you the value of forgiveness. Oh, we are almost at the station. I'll say that it was an efficient. Não sei porque é que eu estou a ler isto. Sempre uma porra.
Oh my god!
It's already July, huh? I hate this rainy season, but when it ends, it's just hot. The humidity is what kills me about Japanese summers. I miss the dry heat of California. Not to mention, July and August both have 31 days. Summer is long. Now then, Mr. Kuruzo.
How about you?
Two people are responsible for July and August having 31 days. Do you know who those people are? What the fuck? Julius and August.
This is
Augustus.
That's correct.
Right, that's right. You may already know this, but the month of July and August are named after the Roman emperors, Julius and Augustus. Augustus named the month after himself, and just like Julius. However, he felt like he would be losing if his month was shorter than Julius, so he added a day. It's a mystery why men are so stubborn and prideful over silly things like this.
Nice going!
Well, as far as you all concerned, you are just lucky to get a long vacation. But before that, you have exams. They start next week on the 3rd. Don't forget, okay?
Now then.
Next Wednesday, huh? You better make sure you study. Eu estou a fazer essa merda, filho da puta. Porra. Já acabamos mais um livro.
What would you like? Thank you. What would you like?
Isso só falta o meu. A novel based on Arsene.
Here.
E agora vamos ter com... Acho que é aqui. Yusuke!
By the way,
I came to see you. Wait for me at Le Blanc. I'll bring the painting over there. Okay.
please hear me out.
Akira, this is the completed form of my draft earlier. I would like your honest opinion if you... It's enigmatic.
Yes.
As it should be. I do not paint for the sake of others' comprehension. Regardless, this is how I choose to interpret the idea of desire.
Indeed.
It is the soul charm held deep within the abscess of heart. To be honest, I believe my ability to capture desire so elegantly, it's all due to our memento foray. I have grown to understand the intricacies of the heart in a way I had once thought impossible.
To tell the truth,
Akira, I intend on submitting this piece of to an upcoming public art exhibition. Nobody has seen the abscess of a heart in such a raw manner before. The discourse will be fascinating. More importantly, it shall be the spark that revitalizes my slumbering art career. I can't wait. Indeed, I expect you to accompany me for the moment it is finally revealed to the general public. I'm sure this will be a most sensational experience for those who opt to undergo it. A raw and brutal look into the depths of the human psyche. And I was the one who was able to bring it to life, all thanks to your assistance.
Thank you.
You have my sincerest gratitude. Sincerest gratitude.
All right.
I deeply anticipate the public reaction at the exhibition, but for now I should be going. My apologies for disturbing you.
See you.
I want to thank you again for earlier. Getting a raw and filtered opinion was invaluable. I was even able to come up with a new interpretation thanks to your help. I am on a roll right now. I shall keep up this momentum and apply it to the Phantom Thieves as well. You are already doing enough. Now I can guide us to even further greatness. Ha! Your very presence amplifies my ambition. What a strange fellow you are. I can hardly wait to hear back about the public exhibition so I can share the joy with you. I will contact you again. Expect good news. Okay. Eu estou a gravar tanto e eu espero sinceramente que a minha voz não esteja baixa para um caralho. Porque assim é uma merda. Kanashiro got rid of those photos, right? That's what he said. You think you can trust him? I thought you'd lie if you really had a change of heart. Looks like we are all clear then. We can't be sure of that just yet. You mean he might not have had a change of heart? No, I'm relatively certain he did. That is not the issue. Despite Kanashiro's change, his organization remains intact. I can only hope that they don't abscond with the photographs. I mean, like run off with it? I guess that is possible. After all, loss of the leader does not necessarily spell out the demise of a group. That is merely common knowledge. But the opposite sometimes holds true as well. Some group that lacks a strong guiding hand will simply crumble. So this all depends on which way it goes. We'll be fine. All we can do now is pray the pieces fall in our favor. Hopefully Kanashiro's confession motivates the police to crack down on the mafia. I would love nothing more than to see them defeat once and for all. That sport will be up to Makoto says. That aside, we've done everything we can for the time being. All that remains now is to wait until the results become clear. Foder mais dinheiro. O que é que estes gajos têm? Eu passo sempre aqui no coisa. Have you heard about the Phantom Thieves? Some kids were talking about them. The ones who steal hearts. Ha! I wish they'll steal mine. No, Akechi-kun says they are dangerous, and he knows what he's talking about. You always fall for people too hard, too fast, you are too clingy. That's why you keep getting dumped. The audition was absolutely fabulous. My firm, the Asakura agency, would love to represent you. That's great, but you see, I was scammed before, and with all that's happened, I'm a little cautious. Look, just let me be your producer. You've got loads of talent, you know. I swear I'll take good care of you. I really, really want to be a singer, but can I trust you? Não sei. Nem quer saber.
Hey!
Let's ask Shia about the Holy Stone. She's with a client. Sounds like they are talking about the Holy Stone. Do you want to eavesdrop on them? Eavesdrop. How are your healings? I'm fine. It's my fault anyway. You said so. He says he doesn't want to eat me, but I just make him so mad. Hã? Agora não sei dizer esta palavra. I suggest? Não, suggest. Espera aí. Eu estou mesmo com uma dificuldade. Suggest. É uma palavra é uma palavra suggest. I suggest you break up with him. Things are only going to get worse at this rate. But I'm the only person that cares about him. If I leave, how will he survive? Please, is there any other way?
Now.
Let us ask the Tarot. Oh, divine power, shed light upon her fate. The Tarot. Tarot? Cards of Tarot. É Tarot. Ou Cards of Tarot.
Is this?
Caralho, só palavras difíceis. Parece que quanto mais eu vou, mais difíceis as palavras ficam, porra. Vamos voltar ao mês de março, que era tudo... Abril, quero dizer, que era tudo mais fácil. Yes, I've seen everything. I sense a dark presence within your boyfriend. His heart seems to be possessed by a demon. This demon may hide itself away at times, but when it strikes, it will bring with it great misery. What kind of misery? You will be hospitalized for severe injuries suffered in a domestic abuse incident, and you will be arrested. What? Hospitalized? Arrested? I knew I shouldn't have let you here throw my holy stone away. He said I shouldn't be wasting my money on some dumb rock, but that I should be give it to him instead. This is my punishment for letting me do that, right? Please let me buy another one from you.
What?
What? You want another one? My next stone will need to be even bigger. I'm a little low on cash at the moment, but you said I can pay up to 36 installments, right? Truthfully, I feel breaking up with him would be the best. I can't abandon you here. Eu espero estar a dizer o nome dele. Bem.
For real?
She really thinks her boyfriend will stop being abusive as long as she has a holy stone. There's no way that could be true, right? It's just rock salt. Right, it could make our jobs way easier if you could really change someone's heart with a holy stone. It's clear that Shiaya has some fortune-telling skills, but that stone isn't going to do anything. Hey Kira, why don't we change that you guy's heart ourselves? I mean, he's hurting this woman's heart. This woman's here. He's hurting this woman here, right? This is the perfect chance for the Phantom Thieves to save her. Meowing?
What?
Hey! Why are you eavesdropping on us? That's an invasion of privacy, you know? There's another solution. There is not.
The thing is...
You see, some fates in this world are simply inescapable. The demon within your boyfriend's heart cannot be exorcised by normal human methodologies. The fate is absolute. Although I guess you might be able to control the demon's temper if you brought another holy stone. Que filha da puta. Ai, ai, ai. I'm not entirely sure why, but do you know any other way I can approach this problem? What's your boyfriend's name? His full name is Yuya Ushimura. Why you want to know? What are you planning on doing? Yes, what you expect to change with that meager information? You'll see. What? You honestly believe you can do something? I trust you.
Goodness gracious!
Acho que a forma como ela disse é melhor do que está aqui escrito. It feels like he's telling the truth. Besides, Yuya has all my money. He's going to pay me back someday. But for now, I should rather put my trust in this one boy than in 36 payments for a holy stone. Super! What? What do you think? What do you think you are doing? If you keep making false accusations like that, the divine power will rain punishment down upon you. Huh? You look so pleased with yourself. I have seen everything. A vision of you groveling on the ground. Their fate cannot be changed, and I will prove that fact to you. If that woman says that her abusive boyfriend stays with her abusive boyfriend, she'll meet a horrible injury within a year's time. Now, if you honestly believe you can change her destiny, go ahead and try. But once you realize the error in your thinking, come back and let the true expert handle things. I'll save her with the holy stone. Scam. Well then, are we done here? I'm way too busy for this. Ending the boyfriend's abuse.